Well, I think it really gave us a lot of confidence heading into this season, knowing what we need to do to compete at the highest level in the OUA. And I think our players really learned how to fill their roles and, just what it takes to be a winning program. And so that was, I think, the biggest thing that we took out of the end of the season was that confidence to know that we can compete with anybody going into this season.
Yeah.
I really think it's about consistency. I think consistency and compete in the OUA is so huge. Every team is strong, they battle hard. And so for us, it's about executing our identity and being consistent in our work ethic every single night. And if we do those things, I think we'll be successful. Yeah, I think we're a strong physical team. We've got great size and strength. We worked really hard in the off season to develop that strength. I think we play with a high skill level, but we're also really hardworking. And I think our identity is about being the hardest working team on the ice every day and having a blue collar work ethic and really just getting up and down the ice as hard as we can on every single shift and every single play. Yeah, I feel we're really blessed to have a lot of great leaders and veteran players on our team. We're a much more mature team this year, just in kind of our evolution as a group. But Erin Locke, for sure, she's our captain. She got to represent U Sports at the Hockey Canada Summer Development Camp. She had a great second half to the year. She missed the first half with injury. But she's a really strong presence for us, and we need her to be big. But she just works hard every single game. She's a highly skilled player. Kelsey McComb is a big presence, a center, someone who's important on draws and has a lot of skill in her game. I think Courtney Gardner is another one, power forward and really can take over a game. On the back, I think Taylor Davison is a real veteran presence for us that, again, makes a huge difference getting up and down the rink and plays with such skill and competes really hard. And Lauren Doobie in net is, the veteran that kind of calms everything for us and keeps everybody pointed in the right direction. So we're lucky we have a great group of veterans. Yeah, well, we have two really good transfers that I think are going to help us. They've for sure added depth and make us a stronger team. So Becky Higgs comes from St. FX, a program that has a lot of, they've competed at a very high level over a number of years. And so she brings that, and that's a huge presence for us in the dressing room, just as a quality person, and the fact that she's competed for a championship every year so far. And Samantha Jones, coming from Carleton, had a really good first year over there and comes to us, and I think she's going to add, again, some skill and just a veteran presence. But, we have a great group of rookies, and I think it starts with Juliana Thompson in net. She's really dynamic, played for Team Manitoba, competes so hard in the crease, and she's going to be a really good player for us over her time here in a Lions uniform. And then on defense, we have a trio, twins, Elena and Ava Ricker-Singh, and they compete so hard, have a high skill level, and they're going to add a lot of speed to our team. Rebecca Lopes was a captain with Brampton in the PWHL, and she's another big presence for us, has a great shot from the point. And then I think finally, Taylor Coward is going to be huge for us. I think she has the ability to be an all-rookie team in the OUA. She was a top point getter for her team in Winnipeg and played for Team Manitoba at Canada Games, and she's played for Team Manitoba for a couple of seasons, and she's a center and can make a really big impact, and she's a great skater, and so I'm expecting big things from the whole group. Yeah, WHANAU is family, and it's ancestry. It's our connection to not just our immediate family, but the spiritual side of things and our ancestors. And so when you look around our dressing room, there's images of the players who came before us, who started this program in the late 60s and then through the early 70s and the 80s and 90s and now into the 2000s. They're a big part of it. They were pioneers. They've laid a foundation. And then the group here in the dressing room, we are a family, and every day, we depend and we rely on our family. And I think that's a huge part of being a York Lion and part of the women's hockey program, is just how strong a family you're coming into and how we are there for each other through thick and thin. I think there's great expectations within this room for us to do really well. And how well are we going to do? I don't know. I think, it's always an adventure, the regular season. But we definitely want to be a team that's in the playoffs. And then when we get in the playoffs, we want to do big things. And I think there's no ceiling on our expectations. And for us, it's really about grinding it out at one game at a time and putting ourselves in the best possible situation into the playoffs. But I think we've got a great group, a talented group, a veteran group, a leaderful group, and I think we can do great things and compete with anybody in this league.